The Ball State Immersive Learning class focused on poverty and child violence all semester. The class invited Patricia Covington, the program director at the Child Advocacy Center in Muncie, to share her story. Covington was a victim of violence and also experienced poverty in her childhood.
How we got our clothes is my mother would take us out in the evenings, and we would get in these boxes that were for donations for clothing for like the Goodwill, and we would break into those boxes, and that's how we would get our clothing.
Covington said she feels honored to be part of the Child Advocacy Center and to be able to share her story in Delaware County. She also often gives talks to educate others about what they can do to stop the cycle of abuse and poverty. She was glad to see that a Ball State class had created an event to raise awareness. This was the first time that a Ball State class put together an event like this. They decided to do it this month because April is the National Month for Child Abuse Prevention. 500 balloons with the names of victims were blown up for a launch after the panel discussion. Event coordinator, Ball State student Molly Lawless, was one of the members who came up with the idea of the 500 balloon launch. She wanted students to be more aware of poverty and child abuse in Muncie.
I hope a lot more people reach out to the Muncie community and attend like some of the dinners that I attended, and it'll really make you realize that Muncie needs help.
As Covington shared her story, she mentioned how she never had a house to call her own while she was growing up because she moved around. She recalls her first experience of being abused at the age of 5. Covington did end up in the foster care system and now calls her parents from her second home her family. In Muncie, for NewsLink Indiana, I'm Daniela Salvador.